Orange Beach, stop number 4, the lighthouse. We are making our way towards Fer Dieli. When you get to the lighthouse, park your vehicle for a walkabout and explore the area. You can hike out to the point with views of the beach landing areas. There is also a German coastal bunker overlooking the beaches. This emplacement was built after the Dieppe raid as added protection from further beach landings in the area. A lighthouse has been operational at this location since 1899. At this point in the war, the Germans had tried to camouflage the tower by painting it green and yellow. Despite this, the lighthouse was a visible landmark and its silhouette was easily visible from the sea against the blue skyline. This present lighthouse was built in 1953 after the wartime lighthouse had been destroyed during the war by Allied bombings in 1944. The lighthouse garrison consisted of approximately 70 men. It had one troop operating the anti-aircraft weapons. However, its main purpose was to act as an OP, that is, an observation post, for the gunners in the Hesse battery. The artillerymen could not see out over the English Channel, and the lighthouse garrison relayed information to the battery. They were an extra set of eyes for the guns. By chance, the lighthouse had been operating that morning on August 19th. Fer Dieli was located between the two orange landing beaches, and this allowed MGB 312 and Lieutenant Commander Milanu to guide his flotilla towards the beaches. Lovett's group heading towards the beach in the dark, and at the last moment spotted a naval group and veered sharply to miss the Germans. Lovett realized almost too late that the lighthouse had been guiding the naval group of German small craft. Tense moments passed, and Lovett realized they fortunately hadn't been spotted and resumed their run to Orange 2. The commandos realized the neutralizing of the lighthouse would have to precede any attack on the battery. The responsibility of neutralizing the OP was to be undertaken by Lieutenant Carr and his section of A Troop that had landed on Orange 1. The plan did not involve a direct attack on the lighthouse, but simply cutting the communication wires between the post and the battery. The commandos moved through the woods and came out south of the lighthouse. After searching the area, Carr's patrol found and cut the telegraph line in two places to ensure that it could not be repaired by a simple splice. Carr then followed the general line of the road heading south towards the battery, where they were supposed to join up with Lieutenant Versi's section. Lieutenant Versi and his section of A Troop had landed on Orange 2 and had attacked and destroyed two pillboxes. Seeing Lovett and his men move off the beach and up the river soon, Verse then took a route that skirted St. Margaret on the ocean side of the small village. After bypassing the town, they hooked left and rejoined the other commandos of A Troop, taking up a defensive position on the right flank at the top of the hill of Orange Beach 1. They were tasked with supporting C Troop's frontal attack on the battery and at the same time protecting the right flank of the diversionary attack that was to start just before 6 a.m. German access to the beach in this area via the roads threatened the rear of the beachhead. A Troop was to secure and repel any German advances. A Troop then provided troopers for standing patrols to protect the beachhead from several roadways coming from suspected German troop concentrations on the western side of the perimeter. We can now move to Stop 5, the location of Group 1, as they moved into position and commenced the attack. You can listen to the stop on the drive over, but it would be preferable to wait as you can be at the site of the initial attack on the battery.